You may have heard or read this quote: "Money is not important, but a lot of money is important." Nobody can stop you from becoming a successful person, but yes, only you. Your age doesn't matter, but only ideas and commitment. Following young billionaires are such ideal examples of who has great inspiration to the world. Take a look at these top 10 youngest billionaires in the world, 2022. Number 10. Jonathan Kwok. This 29-year-old real estate magnate from Hong Kong has a $2.4 billion net worth. His father, Walter Kwok, was also a real estate tycoon. Jonathan received the fortune from him along with his other brothers. His father was the chairman at Sung Hung Kai Properties. However, some feud with their brothers cost him ousted from the firm. Luckily, Jonathan's grandmother was the co-founder of the firm and declared him one of the beneficiaries. Presently, Jonathan serves as the director of Empire Group Holdings and looks into property acquisitions, project growth, and activities related to asset management. Number 9. Sam Bankman-Fried. At 29, Fried is a famous name in cryptocurrency trading in the United States. His huge rise in the field is worth appreciating. As of now, his net worth is $8.7 billion. His trading firms are named Alameda Research and FTX. Fried believes in magical philosophy called effective altruism, which says if you make much money, you want to give away much. He earned $9 million by crypto trading for 3.5 years. He is a self-made person who carved his way to reach this height. His majority wealth is in the form of equity and tokens of FTX. He was the leading donor to a pro-Biden super PAC, giving away $5 million. His parents are both Stanford law professors, but he disliked school. Bankman-Fried was born to Barbara Fried and Joseph Bankman, two professors from Stanford Law School in the U.S. His mother teaches law, economics, and philosophy, while his father teaches tax policy. Growing up in a household run by educators, Bankman-Fried hated school. Number 8. Stanley Tang. This Hong Kong-born entrepreneur is a co-founder and chief product officer of the U.S.'s most leading food delivery company, DoorDash. This 28-year-old entrepreneur owns a net worth of $2 billion. He lives in San Francisco, California. His role in the company is to focus on robotics, self-driving cars, and the future of last-mile distribution. Before this startup in 2013, he worked at Facebook as a software engineer. His co-partner Andy Fang is also listed on the world's youngest billionaire list of 2022. Tang's zest of empowering small business owners through his app is worth appreciating. He collected over $57 million through seed funding for DoorDash. He was Amazon's best-selling author at the age of 14. Besides that, he has also started in the content writing niche. Number 7. Andy Fang. Andy Fang is a 28-year-old Chinese-American entrepreneur that stands 7th in the index of the world's youngest billionaires of 2022. His net worth is $2 billion, which he generated from his smart startup DoorDash. The company serves as a link between consumers and their local and national businesses' interests. The network covers about 850 cities in the U.S. and Canada. DoorDash is the largest food delivery company in the United States. At present, he's the CTO of the DoorDash company, which he co-founded in 2013. Number 6. Gustav Magnar Witzø. A successful model, entrepreneur, and heir to a big fortune are what sums Gustav. He stands on the 6th step of the world's youngest billionaire index. His total worth is $4.4 billion, generated from fish farming. He received a huge stake of 47% in SalMar ASA firm from his father. The billionaire hails from Norway. Besides that, he has a flourishing career in the pharmaceutical industry too. At present, he is 28 years of age. His company is the world's leading producer of salmon. He has industrialized fish farming in Norway as a profitable business. SalMar has a remarkable stake in UK-based Scottish Sea Farms. Number 5. Austin Russel. The 25-year-old Stanford dropout is the owner and CEO of an autonomous vehicle sensor and software company. This Californian lad is in the 5th spot among the top 10 youngest billionaires in the world list of 2022. His total worth is $2.4 billion. He is among the fewer people who have managed to gain this status in the self-driving car industry. 104.7 million shares of Luminar Technologies are owned by this young billionaire. This is about the third portion of the whole company's stock. Their trading is on the higher side on NASDAQ as per Wall Street. He has been an inquisitive and self-learner as a kid. At 13, he had a patented groundwater recycling system. He has set up Luminar Technologies from the fellowship he received from billionaire investor Peter Thiel. The sensors work on LiDAR technology using light pulses to create a 3D map of the route that the car takes. Number 4. Katharina Anderson. Katharina is a 25-year-old young lady from Norway, having a net worth of $1.4 billion. She inherited the wealth from her father. Her wealth source is a multi-billion-dollar investment firm named Ford. Her 1 year younger sibling is ranked 3rd on the Forbes 35th Annual Billionaires list. She and her younger sister are the owners of 42% of the shares of the company. Their father, Johan, is in charge of the firm and runs it on his own. He has a dual-class share base, which lets him have 70% of the votes. Ford deals in hedge funds, equity shares, and the Nordic stock market. The Anderson family has been a household name in Norway for over 100 years, primarily known for its tobacco brand Tiedemanns. In 2005, the family sold its stake in the tobacco business to Skandinavisk Tobakkskompani for $480 million. Number 3. Alexandra Anderson. This 24-year-old Norwegian lass is 3rd on the list of youngest billionaires of the world in 2022. She owns $1.4 billion as her net worth. The source of this wealth is an investment firm, Ford, which she inherited. The annual turnover is around $2 billion. Earlier in 2016, she was crowned as the first youngest billionaire. She has a sister who also received 42% of the stake in the investment firm. Number 2. Wang Zelong. This 24-year-old entrepreneur from China has been listed as the 2nd youngest billionaire on the planet. As per Forbes, his net worth is around $1.5 billion. He is a giant in the production of titanium dioxide pigment. Wang Zelong inherited the fortune from CNCC Huayong Titanium Dioxide Company and has stakes in Lehman Billions Group. This pigment is useful in coatings, plastics, pharmaceuticals, ceramics, hygiene products, Inc., etc. Number 1. Kevin David Lehman. At 18, Lehman from Germany tops the youngest billionaire list in 2022. His net worth as per Forbes' 35th Annual Billionaires list is $3.3 billion. Kevin received half the stake of his father's own drugstore chain named Drogerie Market. He inherited the fortune on his 14th birthday and remained under guardianship till September 2020. The chain of the drugstore is named DM, Drogerie Market, which has an annual turnover of $12 billion. The chain's root goes back to 1973, and at present it has 3,700 stores in Germany. There are 41,000 employees associated with the drugstore chain. His father owned a Pfannkuchen grocery chain in Germany. Later, he invested in DM chains. Despite this celebrated badge, Lehman chose to keep it low. He does not flaunt or share much via social media platforms. Do let us know in the comments which one of them inspire you the most. Please subscribe to Prime Luxury. Thanks for watching.